Welcome to Freaky Fauna Friday, where every Friday we take a little time and explore some of the freaks of nature from around the planet we cherish so deeply. So please, jump aboard and let's explore the wilds together. Hello, and welcome back to Freaky Fauna Friday. I am one half of your host, the great and powerful mystery.
And I'm the other half of the same host, Jay.
And together, we're going to bring you some more wonderful, wonderful freaks of this world.
I don't know why we turn into these people when
I know we're
we
screaming.
do the show.
We're screaming every other, like before and after we scream.
But this one,
it's the calm moment.
yes, it's that moment of tranquility.
Quenya, mama kiti maba siriku.
This is
Quenya ma.
This is your
Quenya ma.
Your oasis in the middle of your desert journey.
It's the circle of life.
And it moves
and
us
it
all.
moves us all.
Okay. That's enough. That's enough of that.
No, we're going to do humpback whales again.
Again.
Pretty much we're just going to do the same thing, the same episode.
Let's just keep revisiting humpback whales.
No, we're going to do something completely different about humpback whales that we did not cover our previous episode.
So this will be a humpback whale part 2.
Yeah, kind of.
More freaky facts.
The guardian angels of the sea.
Hmm.
So humpback whales have been recorded doing several very interesting things. Basically, humpback whales have been so generationally traumatized by orcas that now they go completely out of their way at every opportunity to make sure orcas do not eat.
That's pretty fun.
But as a benefit for the other animals, it normally saves animals from the orcas.
Yeah. And we all now know how the orcas are acting nowadays.
Yeah. So in May, let's go over some of these. May 2012, a researcher observed a pod of killer whales actively attacking and attempting to kill a gray whale calf and her mother in Monterey Bay. The calf got separated. And it was pretty much once the calf is separated, the mom kind of started leaving because it's done.
Yeah.
Like it's just a gray whale knows that it's, there's no real.
It is inevitable.
After the struggle, though, the calf was killed. And what happens next defies explanation. So basically, they killed the calf, and they were going for the mother next.
Okay.
So that was pretty much mom was trying to run while she could because they already took her baby. 2 humpback whales came out of nowhere and started. There was 8 killer whales, and they started fighting with the killer whales while the gray whales escaping. Not only were they fighting, they were beating the crap out of them. As though the tides were starting to turn, as I think it was like 10 or 12 orcas had arrived. The rest of the pod of 14 humpbacks came in.
Oh, shoot.
From 2 separate pods and started beating up all the orcas and keeping them not only from attacking the mother, they kept them from eating the calf.
Oh.
And they also pushed the calf to shore.
So they saved it?
Kinda. So this is an example of weeding out predators.
Okay.
They took the food option away. So not only did these predators just expend a lot of energy to hunt a whale calf,
Yeah.
they didn't get to eat anything in return.
Gotcha. So big waste of energy.
Yes, and that's the whole humpback's goal.
Okay.
So this was an amazing first time actually observed in recordable science, to where a couple whales came in to stop this pod of orcas. The orcas start turning on the humpbacks, and then a ton of humpbacks come in.
Come back in, yeah.
And they just start beating the crap out of all these orcas.
That's pretty cool. So that's why they're the guardian or the angels of the sea?
They've been called the guardian angels of the sea for over 2,000 years.
Oh, okay.
This has been happening for as long as humans have been recording it.
Gotcha.
Most common is saving seals, but they've been observed saving stingrays, seals, dolphins, and mostly other whales. And there's kind of an argument of what's causing this, why this is happening. They're highly empathic. So that means they have a lot of empathy for other species,
Yeah.
especially other whale species, baleen whale species. Humpbacks have been observed taking in calves of other species, at least like they can't nurse them, but they'll take them in they'll take in a gray whale calf, they'll take in a fin whale calf. Humpbacks are kind of the middle of the road for baleen whales. They're kind of the in between for the two major body plans.
Okay.
They're not the super sized, long, slender like semis,
Yeah.
but they're not the shallow water, more robust like the grays
Fellers. Yeah.
or the bowheads and stuff like that. They're kind of right in the middle. But we think so. The major thing is that they've been hunted by orcas for so long since day one. Like orcas are famous for separating calves from their mothers. The moms, a lot of times, the humpback mom will drown trying to save the calf. The orcas will like hang on the backs, like literally like sit on them, the calves and the mother, to drown them both.
Oh, gotcha.
There's been examples of humpback whales having their tongues ripped out by orcas while they're still alive.
Jeez.
This has been happening for a long, long time.
So, but this is what we speculate is
So
just
they think it's
generational trauma.
It's generational trauma. Is it traumatization?
Yeah.
To where now humpbacks, being as smart as they are, we're like, if we take out the predators, if we starve them out, they'll all go extinct.
Yeah.
To where they may not even know why they're doing it anymore.
It's just it's ingrained in their DNA now.
So there's been one example of humpback whales coming over hundreds of miles away after hearing the sounds of orcas starting a hunt.
Okay.
So they're one of the few animals, if not the only animal on the planet that hears the death sounds of an orca starting a hunt.
They go for it.
They go towards the fire.
Right, yeah.
You imagine, like, these guys, and like I've seen, there's been videos of them saving seals, but I think there's more to this than just the genetic traumatization.
Okay.
I think it lies more on the empathic side.
So they just sense distress?
Kind of. So when we talked about the first episode of humpback whales, when we did them, we talked about humpback whales saving some divers from tiger shark stalking them.
Right, yep.
So tiger sharks have never been, ever have been a threat to a humpback whale. Since day one. They're already so much larger
right
than tiger sharks.
Not even on their menu.
The tiger sharks aren't. There's megalodons were the last shark that threatened a whale.
Okay.
A true whale.
Right.
So there's no genetic, like, you see humpbacks hanging around tiger sharks. They're not scared of them. They're not, it's like, it's just little animals.
Right.
So for them to go out of their way to save a human from them, that's something different in my mind. That's not this generational traumatization.
Right.
This is them, that's a predator. I like this thing. This thing's a prey item. Why would they try to starve out these predators? It's not a thought that they probably are having. It's probably more the empathic side where they want to save the other intelligent animal.
Maybe it's just a maternal instinct,
And it could be too. So that falls in the empathic side.
Right, exactly.
The empathy. Like I said, they've been observed saving seals, which, I mean, the seals are predators in themselves. Like,
yeah. I mean, they're like the dogs of the sea, Some of them.
Did you see that one that tried to eat that girl?
Pulled her in the water, yeah.
They will eat you.
Yeah. I mean, there's wild dogs that will eat you.
Yeah, seals are not dogs. They're not cute, cuddly like house dogs. They are like wolves. They will eat you. They will crush your bones.
Dogs of the sea. Just not domesticated. I'm sure if you domesticated a seal, it'd be like a dog. Pretty loyal. Do your tricks. Spin a ball on its nose. Just like dogs.
Just like dogs. You're crazy.
Arf, arf.
No, so what do you think about this so far?
It's pretty. Ain't that pretty neat? It's pretty neat that they actually will protect other animals. You don't view that too much in nature.
It's rare. It's pretty rare, and it's been observed for a long, long time, and it's crazy to me.
It's like a duck adopting baby chicks.
Can you imagine? Oh, and one thing I did forget is humpback whales will often go silent during this, so you can sneak up on the orcas.
Yeah.
You imagine you're this orca, and these just massive. Orcas aren't small.
Right, not at all.
30 to 40 feet long.
Yeah.
They're way more than a T-Rex.
And a massive, like, just as big.
The bite is killer. Like, literally.
What?
Orca's bite is killer. They have some of the biggest teeth ever, some of the hardest bite forces. They are currently our largest active carnivore on the planet.
Okay. That's pretty scary.
Yeah.
And they can, I don't even know how fast they can swim, but pretty dang fast.
They move quick, and they're eating the rich right now.
Is that what collapsed that?
Okay. Justin sent me a meme of an orca with a chair attacking the Titan sub.
With a chair?
Like a wrestler, basically.
Okay. That's pretty funny.
Like, we thought it was an implosion, but it was really, or it's like...
An orca pulled a chair out from under the ring and smacked it, yeah.
But you imagine how bad that day is for those orcas.
What do you get, a whale like bullying you?
Well, orcas are nasty animals.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're mean.
I think between orcas and humpbacks is the human condition.
Okay.
If you smash those two animals' psyches together, I think that's how you get a human.
Could be onto something here.
It really is. It's really there. I mean, there's the pack hunting, the generous ferocity, the strategic planning that orcas do
Right.
to hunt extremely large game, the largest game that's ever existed.
Just like humans do.
Yeah. And then there's the highly empathic side, the caring side, the nurturing side, the going out of your way to be the defender of the weak and the feeble.
Yeah, the other side. Humans
And then
do.
they're battling. It's your black wolf and the white wolf.
Wow, that's why orcas are black and white.
Now, okay, that may be a T-shirt. That may be our first Freaky Fauna T-shirt.
There we go.
Will
I
be
like
the
it.
yin and yang, but it's the orca and the humpback.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
That may be the first Freaky Fauna T-shirt.
I mean, pretty good. It might have to be a white humpback whale.
There has been white humpbacks. There has been albino humpbacks. They're one of the few baleen whales that get to stay alive after they're albino
Yeah.
because they have pretty good protection.
Oh, good.
Like other animals, like blue whales and stuff, they're on their own pretty much their whole life. Fin whales, minke whales, they have loose pods, and there's only a couple of them. Like humpbacks have giant pods.
Pods, yeah.
Giant pods.
Like actual physical bodyguard protection.
Mm-hmm. I mean, some of the largest animals to ever live.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, so what do you think? Who do you think? Is there a bad guy in this?
Probably the orcas.
No, they're just animals.
Still be bad guys.
No, they're just following their nature.
I don't know. I mean, they could still be the bad guys. I've seen
How bad could I be? I'm just doing what comes naturally.
but bad is natural. Bad can be natural. I mean, you can't have good without bad. It's natural.
That's a song from the Lorax.
Oh, sorry. I've never seen that.
It's how bad can I be? I'm just do what comes naturally.
I'll start saying that when I'm in prison.
No, it just, I don't know. There's no villains in that story.
Orcas.
They're not the villain.
They
They're just
are.
animals.
I mean, it depends on who they're biting.
I mean, if they took down they're pretty much only attacking the super rich yachts right now.
Then they're not villains.
I was gonna say, there's a meme of like what the government fears,
Yeah, orcas.
and it's a fisherman grabbing like hands with an orca attacking the
teaming up.
rich.
Yeah, exactly.
No, humpbacks, the empaths of the ocean.
That would be a nice shirt.
The empaths of the ocean,
Yes.
or yin and yang with the.
Is Pearl from SpongeBob a hump? She's not a humpback, is she?
She is some type of baleen whale.
Okay.
I am not sure what type.
Okay. It's pretty cloudy there.
Actually, I think she turns. So here's a SpongeBob problem for you. Is that like when she gets super hungry, I think she turns into a sperm whale.
Okay.
Like one of the realistic like arts they did in one of the weird episodes. She turned into a sperm whale,
Okay.
and they're not baleen whales, but the strings under her chin, like the lines, are for the expanding, basically like the pouch
Right.
in baleen whales.
Right, yeah. So who knows?
But
Who
her
knows
big
what
square head really points to sperm whale too.
yeah. So who knows? She's a hodgepodge.
Do you
Her
know-
dad's a crab.
Sperm whales either have a right or a left like their nostrils face one direction.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
Freaky fun fact.
Freaky fun fact.
Another whale fact.
Sperm whales will probably be next week.
Okay.
If you look on top of the new computer, did you see my new pets?
I seen them, yes.
What are they?
They look like whales.
They are a humpback whale and a sperm whale.
Oh, wow. How fitting for this today's episode.
I have been the great and powerful mystery.
And I've been Jay.
For this weekend, it's been a little cold and chilly this week. It's kind of a little unseasonal. We're working on our first lawn chair documentary, and there will be some freaky fauna in this first one.
Ooh.
Several of the ones we have planned will exhibit some freaky fauna, but not all of them.
Gotta have the freaky fauna.
It's hard to get the UFO ones that have
We'll find something.
just one of the mushrooms. Just put it in the background, like on the little lawn chair or the little table.
I have atmosphere or Ohio River manta ray poo in my refrigerator right now.
Poo.
Mm-hmm.
We should try to get some of those Lake Erie jellyfish. Maybe that'll be next week's freaky fauna.
Ooh, Lake Erie jellyfish.
Did you know there's jellyfish in Lake Erie?
Yes, you've told me.
Okay.
That's the only reason I know.
All right. Well, as you go into this weekend, try to remember there's no such thing as a bad animal. It's just circumstance.
That's true. And when try to get outside early in the morning, catch that morning dew.
Maybe you'll see a flying manta ray.
Perhaps.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Freaky Fauna Friday. If you want to help the podcast grow, remember to share and give it a 5-star review.